Hi Scorpio, welcome back. It's Lynn from Tropash. I am doing your reading for August 3rd to August 9th. I hope that you're doing amazing. I hope your summer is going fabulous. You are a water sign. The Death card is all about transformation, and that is your major arcana card. And you are a fixed sign. So you, when you set your mind to things, you are very determined to reach those goals. So let's see what we have for you. I hope your summer, again, is going amazing. It's going very quickly. Overall energy, Page of Rods to Five of Pentacles. Then I have Knight of Rods, Empress card, and King of Cups. What is, definitely that's your energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is that cup energy, King of Cups. Hidden message is Hierophant, and Six of Cups. Okay, so let's read these cards. And then I'm also using the Universal Folk Oracle deck that I will close the reading. This is by Anita Inverardi. I love this deck, especially for like the spring, summer. So with Page of Rods, overall energy with Five of Pentacles. There is a wounding here. I feel like Page of Rods, pages inherently are Pentacle energy, grounding energy, and then having fire and passion over it, okay? So in this case, I feel like it's not messenger, but I feel like you're learning. It's like you're learning again what your motivations are. But I also feel that there is a lack mentality or poverty mentality or not wanting to show weaknesses. And I feel like there's a comforting energy around this. But I don't often get, you know, those two cards together. I've been reading a long time, and I just feel like you're trying to hold on to that rod with two hands here. Trying to keep a balance. That is going to the Knight of Rods. So taking that energy and just really double fire energy. Knights are underlying, just like the Pages, Pentacles underlying, earth grounded energy. This Knight of Rods, of Wands, is all passion. On the top, that to me, that's like the phoenix rising. You're rising up. And instead of holding the rod like this, like as a page, you're learning everything. But with a Knight, you're slinging it over your shoulder and you're just, you know, stepping out. And you could take the heat and make the heat here. I feel like this is walking towards the Empress here, bringing things to fruition. Empress is a mother card, could be a feminine relationship, someone you have a relationship here. Putting energy into the Empress here. The Empress is a very abundant energy, looking directly straight ahead. But we have, on either side of the Empress, the Knight of Rods looking towards the future, expanding and protecting on that. And then I have King of Cups, who's also like, you know, looking out at the possibilities. I feel like you overcame a lot of emotion like in the past. And now with this King of Cups energy, that's your inherent energy. I feel like you're stepping back into that. The hidden message here, I have the Hierophant, Taurus is major arcana, and then I have that with Six of Cups. So the Hierophant is my marriage card. It's also my mentor card. But with the hidden message here, if this is a marriage, there is a lot of nostalgia here tied with the Six of Cups. And that could be what this King of Cups is concentrating on, okay? So I do want to clarify this Empress here, these three cards here. This has to do with a third-party situation with the Three of Cups here. That's what I'm getting. This could be a support system, but more so I feel that because of the Page of Rods with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like this is like a third-party situation. I have three feminines in this card, okay? Okay. I had to clarify the Page of Rods with that Five of Pentacles because I don't usually get those together. So it's positive there, but there's also a sense of lack. And this has to do with allowing something to end so that it could be, so that there could be a new beginning. See that 10 of Swords there? And that sign on this to done for person's hands with all the swords in the back, it's like it can't get any worse than it already is. That's a sign of hope and resurrection, which does match rising from the ashes with that phoenix there with this Knight of Rods. So I'm going to close the reading for you. This, I feel like this is an eye-opening week for you from the 3rd to the 9th. So I really am not getting anything like specific other than what I had said. I'm going to clarify the Empress though. Okay. This Empress is looking for justice. Whoever this Empress is that is the center of your life is looking for justice. Justice, this Justice card is Libra's major arcana, okay? So that's what this Empress is seeking, whoever that Empress may be in your life. So let's close the reading with the Universal Folk Oracle deck. I'm getting frequency, flow, sound, vibration, energy, healing. Well, with all this fire energy here, you know, with the rods here, with the Page of Rods to the Knight of Rods, it's almost like you graduated to the next level, and rods and wands are about creativity and direction. So I feel like there was something eye-opening here, that you're focusing your direction on a more clear path. I also have messages, synchronicity, memory, minds, and healing. So both of these cards have to do with healing. Okay, we have 3 + 8 frequency here. That's 11, 3 + 8, and 2 + 7 is 9 messages. I feel like these are very positive cards, but I also do feel you have to keep your frequency raised here, because again, that 3 of Cups here, I feel is interference. So namaste. A little bit of a tricky reading for you this week. They can't all be, you know, sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns. So namaste. I pray you find your way, Scorpio. See you next time. Bye.